Number 34, Number 22, Butler. 6'10", number 13, Jackson. 6'2", number 30,
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. Well, you look at Edey. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And while he's below some of the other rookies on that list, you can tell he's dialing in and finding his footing.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a more confident, forceful player in the second half of this season. The best is yet to come from him.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Miller is out there with Ball, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Derrick Rose is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Rose against Miller. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Ball. From deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. we'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Now here's Miller. He had 9 points in his last time out. The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama. Throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Videa gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Here's Curry. San Antonio with a rebound. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad. Here's Miller. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the basket by Curry.
That's not even a deep three for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
Down low. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And here's Curry for three. Curry with another miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Sohan over Green. The shot by Sohan, no good.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Rose can't connect. Got a piece of it. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The three from Ball. Rebounded by Green. For Miami, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Vassell, he's open. Miller on the wing from behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Heat trail by 7. Jackson down low, covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Rose. Back to Jackson. Miller with it. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Ball with it. Now guarded by Curry. There's the triple. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. Miller's got 6 points.
I just love the ball.
On the attack, Curry. Butler with the ball. He's against Sohan. Butler can't get it to go. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-3 run.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The three from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Man, he... made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
San Antonio shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
The Heat making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Miami, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
I think for the Heat, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this, and you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, Brian. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Spurs front office making things happen. They acquired a big-time star in LaMelo Ball. This team wanted a playmaker for quite some time, and they got one of the best in LaMelo. Going on social media, their fans are really pumped to have Ball on their team.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Now here's Paul. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. In third, the Heat.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
And that one misses.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And San Antonio making a change here. Richards is checked in. And he's good on the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 9-point game. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Ball's got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And there's a 3-second violation. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Spurs lead by 12. Pass to Vassell. To the inside, Mamukelashvili. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change. Right
side, Paul. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 7.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Jones against Paul. Oladipo on the wing. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
The 3 from Curry, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that will always be impressive.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Oladipo against Curry. Back to Oladipo. Jones sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over them.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some. Size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
For 3, Oladipo. And Chris Paul clears it away. Heat trail by 7. On the wing, Curry. Back to Paul. And stolen by Jones. Oladipo outside. Fires at the elbow. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
They beat me bad. Spurs made a bunch of trades in 24, 25.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of
team.
basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but
Got
plenty
an
of time left
amazing
in this one.
team.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Spurs lead by 9. They've got Gary Payton II. Derrick Rose is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Ware in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Jones. He's scoreless.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Jones against Rose. Banked it in off the glass.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot no good. Heat trail by 9. On the wing, Payton. Here's Cornette. Now here's Murray, covered by Richards. Out to Rose. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Oladipo. From deep, Wembanyama. They get it back, and he jams it home with authority.
And I just... love how he's making the effort plays that...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Heat trail by 11. Rose with it, now guarded by Beverly. Rose, the pass to Murray, back to Rose. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Oladipo. Rebound Miami. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Now here's Rose. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Shot clock at 2. Takes the 3. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Victor Wembanyama is 2nd. 4th, Jaren Jackson.
Tremendous effort from both of these guys, hitting the boards with a purpose.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Richards, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Beverly. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Spurs lead by 11. A deep 3 from Ball. Wow, how about the range of LaMelo Ball?
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Green. Rose outside. Jackson with it. Now Butler takes a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Butler's got 5 points.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner three spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Here's Jones. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Rose, the pass to Butler. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Sohan, left side. Wembanyama with the easy two.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Heat trail by 13. Outside Butler. The kick out, Curry. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
The cell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Brandon Miller comes in for Jones. That'll be a 5-second call. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
For their matchup with the Clippers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Miami making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just...
I might as well go help them out.
just not.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Good for your Heat. Breaker dance crew.
And that one falls for Rose.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's San Antonio with it. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Miami, no good that time either. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 11, and even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by San Antonio. Now here's Vassell, still without a bucket. Fires for 3. The kick out to Ball. Picked up by Sohan. Misses the 3. Heat trail by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Richards is checked in for Wembanyama. Oh, ho, ho! Curry showing off the range.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Spurs lead by 10. A deep 3 from Ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's go, Heat fans. Give it up for your Heat Hype Squad. fans, on the court is your high squad. All right, crowd, it's time to get out of your seats. That's right, it's T-shirt time.
Sorry, dude. Who's my hate for that? That's crazy for something like that. What's a crazy? You know that? What? That's crazy for my baby for that. Dude, yeah, I swear to God, they are. Yeah, I'm gonna really good. I won't say if it does it without it. But with this plug in, if it does it. I might turn this one off and plug that one out. So maybe slide it. For a while. I had to get a sound system for it. For I could buy a bar, you know what I'm talking about. The only way I'll be able to use it. Because they cost about $100. It's fucking stupid. If it goes to mail, it needs to be running. Hope it goes.
That's checked in for Miami. Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Heat trail by 13. Paul looking over the floor. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan's got yet another steal from him.
Whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball from you.
And on a path to reach second place in all-time steals. What a disruptor defensively.
Yeah, my guy Jason Kidd's looking over his shoulder. Knowing his spot on this list is in serious jeopardy.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Spurs. Curry passes to Paul. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Some room here for Jones. The rebound by Jackson. Heat trail by 13. Here's Cornette. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Cornette's gotten his first points in this one.
One time.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Fires in the triple. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Paul. Back to Jackson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Spurs making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Miller. Back to Oladipo. Richards with it, defended by Jackson. Richards goes in, and he dunks it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Paul. He has 7. Over Oladipo. Paul can't get it to go.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Up ahead. And there's Curry on the assist from Rose. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so it's San Antonio liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting? And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry. I'm ticklish.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Spurs.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Fifth on the list, Miami.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
San Antonio with the ball. So on the floor for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Brandon Miller is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Vassell in at the small forward.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it. By finding his looks.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And it's Paul with the ball from Miami. Down by 12. The kick out. Curry for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Ball. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Ball's got 14 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can say
You hear something, honey?
that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Curry. He's got 19. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Curry. He's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Sohan trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Ball against Ball. Ball passes to Curry. Butler with the ball. Jackson down low. He's against Sohan. Jackson gets the bucket.
Ooh, coming out hot. 4 for the field. Okay.
On the wing, Vassell. Miller outside. Pass to Sohan. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the technical free throw is good. minutes gone in this third quarter now. The three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
The indigenous mistake, I'm going to get upset about that.
San Antonio leading by 7. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Ball against Paul. Pass to Jackson. Outside Curry. Back to Jackson. Clock is at 3. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Curry, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking more than just capable of sending it back.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops. An attacking offense.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's see it.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Comes in for DeJounte Murray, and Rose is subbed in for Chris Paul. And so it's San Antonio with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ball finds Vassell. Back to ball. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby! He gets it and finishes.
Is it? Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Curry against ball. Rose can't connect.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Evan Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for San Antonio. Let's go with a 3. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Oladipo. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Rose. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Spurs lead by 7. And here's Ball. 14 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan outside from the arc. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Sohan's got 8.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Poke loose. Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This right here, this is how you want to play the game with passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Here's Oladipo. Rebound Miami. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler on the bounce, and it's Butler with the jam.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Spurs. 6-point game. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Curry. And there's the rejection.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And the basket by Curry.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
San Antonio leading by 6. Oladipo, the pass to Sohan. Here's the pick. Oh, and he got fouled on it.
I don't think it is a foul, I swear.
Way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
A different look for San Antonio. Richards has checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Jones in for Ball. Pass to Rose. The kick out. Curry. There's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Oladipo. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And San Antonio making a change here. Beverly.
Oh my God.
Checked in. Nails it from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Curry. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Now Beverly. For 3, Oladipo. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
I restarted the video after this one in.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Beverly. For 3, Oladipo.
Textbook defense from Green, still one of the game's best defensive players.